Good evening, friends. I wanted to read this book to you for, in addition to the math measurement. It's called Measuring Penny, and it's by Loreen Leedy. She is the author and the illustrator. Oops, there we go. That means that she wrote the book and drew the pictures. Measuring Penny. When I'm reading a book, your eyes are looking, your ears are listening, your legs are crisscrossed, your hands are in your lap. And your lips are zip it, lock it, put it in the pocket. And there's Penny. She's got a measuring tape in her mouth. Here you go. Measuring Penny. My name is Lisa, and my teacher says our next big homework project is to measure something. Mr. Jason says we can measure anything, like a sofa, a television set, or a doll. Over here, if you look way over here, it says how tall, how heavy, how small. Measuring helps us to understand the world. And here's the assignment. I'm going to read it to you. It says, measuring homework due next Tuesday. Choose something to measure. Measure it as many ways as you can. Height, width, length, weight, volume, temperature, and time. Record your results. Include at least one comparison. It is taller than or heavier than. Remember, a measurement always has two parts, a number and a unit. I am 6 feet tall. Six is the number and feet is the unit. And here it says, which units can you use? Here are some examples. You see that? Standard units, inches, feet, yards, centimeters, meters, teaspoons, cups, gallons, pounds, minutes, etc. Non-standard units, paper clips, bricks, frogs, marbles, pencils, toes, etc. Use your imagination. Use your imagination. Uh-oh, something just fell. When I got home today, my dog Penny jumped all over me as usual. Wow, I could measure Penny for my homework. She is a Boston Terrier and is bigger than a pug and smaller than a Cocker Spaniel. She's about the size of a Shetland sheepdog. Penny, please stop drooling. There you can see she drew a picture of there's Penny and the Shetland sheepdog, and Cocker Spaniel, and the pug. Come on, Penny, I'll get a ruler and we'll run over to the park. Look at all the dogs out here today. Hey, get down. I can't believe how many dogs live around here. Fine, I'll measure some of you too. We're supposed to use a standard unit, so let me use inches to see how long your noses are. Stop licking my hand. So she's measured that is the Shetland sheepdog, and it's 4 inches long, the nose. And then there's Penny, and that's 1 inch. And then there's the pug, it's a 1/2 inch. And look, she wrote down her results. Penny's measurements. Nose, length 1 inch, unit inch. Tail, length 1 dog biscuit, unit dog biscuits. Oh, let's go and look and see what that says. I'll measure your tails with a non-standard unit. Dog biscuits. Will you please hold still? Penny has the shortest tail. So Penny has a let's see, one biscuit, one dog biscuit tail. And that's the mixed breed, has a 4 dog biscuit tail. And I'm sorry, wait a minute. That's the Fox Terrier with the 4 biscuit tail. That's the mixed breed with the 6 biscuit tail. And way down here is the Greyhound with the 10 biscuit tail. 10 biscuits. Wow, that's a long tail. Oh, drop my stick. I have to fetch it. I'll measure your ears with another non-standard unit, cotton swabs. Don't wiggle so much. So if you look on here, so Penny, her ear is one cotton swab long. The pug is a half of a cotton swab long. And here's the basset hound. It's 3 cotton swabs long. That's a long, long ear. And it says Penny's ear, length 1 swab, unit cotton swab. Over here, let's see what they're measuring over here. They're going to measure her paw. Let's see how wide your paw prints are. I'll turn over my ruler and measure with another standard unit. I'll use centimeters. So on that one, you can see, here's their feet sticking out over here. There's Penny's foot. Isn't that Penny's foot? Oh, that's the mixed breed, 5 centimeters. That's the dachshund. It's a weenie dog, 2.5 centimeters. There's Penny, I'm sorry. There's Penny right there, 3 centimeters. Hard to read from that far away. And this is the Cocker Spaniel, 4 centimeters. So they're all measured different sizes. Mhm. Hello. I want to see how tall you all are. Everybody sit. They're measuring. There's the weenie dog down here, and he's 22, not 22, 12 inches tall. And then the Cocker Spaniel is 24 inches tall. That's like 2 feet. And then the Greyhound is 36 inches tall. That's 3 feet. And this doggy's up at 48 inches. That's 4 feet. The mixed breed is 48 inches tall. And there's Penny way over there. She's 18 inches tall. She's like 1.5 feet. And look, she's writing down all the measurements up here in the units. Keep track of them. Going to measure something. You want to make sure you keep track of the measurements. Now, y'all are measuring feet this week. Let's see how high you can jump. Penny can jump to my waist. I could use myself to measure with. So look, now they're all trying to see how high they can jump. That's how high they can jump. Greyhound's jumping over her. Oh, okay. And then there's no scale here in the park, so I can't weigh anything. Wait, I could use the seesaw to see how heavy Penny is compared with the other dogs. The seesaw is down on Penny's side, so she is heavier than the pug. Penny down here, she's heavier than the pug. Now, Penny's end is up because she is lighter than the Cocker Spaniel. Hey, look, she's balanced. The seesaw is balanced, so she weighs about the same as the Shetland sheepdog. You look thirsty, Penny. We'd better go home and get you a drink. See you later, everybody. Let's stop in the bathroom so I can weigh you. Get on the scale. You're exactly 16 pounds. Now, let's go to the kitchen for your drink. So she's writing down the measurements down here. Mr. Jason says volume is the amount of space something fills, like water in a cup. So what volume of water do you want? A cup, a pint, a quart, or a gallon? Maybe a tablespoon or a teaspoon. How much water do you think she might want? Maybe a cup? Maybe a teaspoon or a tablespoon? Depends on how thirsty she is. You drank a cup of water already, and I'll give you another cup now. I suppose you're hungry too. So she's going to give her a cup. No, you can't have the whole bag of dog food. I'll give you a half of a cup. She write down the measurements. Sometimes Dad and I make homemade dog biscuits. We measure the ingredients so they taste good. At least if you know who. And look down here, she's got a recipe, all the measurements on it to make dog biscuits. So you know who. I'm going to follow Penny around all day Saturday to measure how much time I spend taking care of her. Wow. Penny's time schedule is good. Wake up, patrol house, bark to wake everybody up, take a quick walk, eat breakfast, beg for scraps, Howl when mom goes out, take a nap, nibble dog biscuits, eat lunch, take a nap, gnaw bone, investigate weird noise in basement, sneeze for a while, bark, run in circles, go for a long walk, carry newspaper in, and watch cartoons. Got all the times written down. She's got a very detailed schedule, how long it took for her to take care of it. I'll make a poster for this part. Oh, so she made a big poster from a chart to show how much time it takes care of Penny on there. That's all the time she spent. Wow, that's a lot. Feeding her, brushing her. I'll measure how quickly Penny can run to different places. She can get from her bed to the kitchen in 6 seconds. From her bed all the way to the kitchen. And here's her times from her bed to her dish, across the backyard, around the block, to the park, to my bus stop. He's a fast little dog. Temperature is important to Penny. She doesn't like things that are too hot or too cold. Too hot, too cold. Oh, she doesn't like ice cream. Penny likes to go on longer walks when the weather is nice. Now look at this little bar graph down here using her paw. And it shows you that she likes to go on walks. Here's at the very bottom, it's got the temperature in degrees. And on the sign over here, it's the time that she likes to stay out in minutes. She doesn't like it when it's very cold. It's 0 there. She doesn't like it when it's very hot. It's 100 there. She likes it when it's about 60 degrees. She really likes to spend time out. Let's see how many minutes. About an hour out whenever it's like 60 degrees. She likes it. And it says, in fact, you can almost tell the temperature outside just by looking at her. So Penny's a thermometer. You see this is at 0 degrees. This is whenever it's like 20. Is it 20? Nope, that's 60. That's the one she likes right there. This is when it's 20. And then where's the 0? The 0 is, oh, here's the 0. She's in there laying on the carpet in there by the fireplace. Here's the 20 degree. She's looking a little bit chilly there. And there's the 40 degree. And this is the 80 degrees. She's too hot there. And this is when it's 6 degrees. Just right. It's like the 3 bears. Okay. The last thing I'm going to measure Penny with is money. Mom looked through her checkbook to help me figure this out. We decided Penny is kind of expensive. So let's see. We got cost of having Penny to buy the puppy, $275. Food for 1 year, $400. Vet for 1 year, $120. Oh, that's cheap. Toys and collars, $75. Wow, that's expensive. It said, but she's worth a lot too. The value of having Penny, not how much she costs, but what she's worth. Has a burglar alarm, $1,000. Has an exercise machine, $500. As an entertainment, $20 a day. For love, she's worth $1,000,000. Uh, I'm sure Mr. Jason will give me a good grade on his measuring project. Penny maybe we should change her name to Million instead of Penny. There she is. Well, I like that story. I liked it a lot. And they measured Penny in a whole bunch of different ways. We were just going to talk about length and width and height, and maybe weight and capacity, maybe temperature. They covered a lot of different measurement. Oh, a little bit of time. So, okay, I hope you like that story. Go and do your measuring your foot and measuring your 10 things and lining up your, oh no, let's see, measuring 5 things and lining up your 10 things from greatest to least and use that vocabulary and have a great evening. Okay, oh, wait. I'm going to try it.